Hi, I'm Agnes Vojta, and I'm one of the 9 authors who collaborated on this collection: Wild, Muse, Ozarks Nature Poetry, Cornerpost Press 2022. And I want to read you a few of my poems from the book, which deal with the landscape. The Ozarks have a very interesting geology, and one of the most striking features is the karst topology with the sinkholes, caves, and underground rivers losing streams. Missouri has over 7,000 reported caves. So the bedrock is mostly dolomite and limestone. There's some chert and some sandstone. The sandstone layer is particularly good in northern Arkansas, so the rock climbing is good there. And then there are some interspersed rhyolite knobs, and then to the northeast there are the San Francisco Mountains, which are a very old mountain range and which consists of igneous volcanic rock. So there's a rich geology, and the natural features are very cool. There are many large springs in the Ozarks, and the clear spring-fed rivers are a major attraction, and they're just beautiful. So I chose a few poems that deal with the landscape, and I want to start with the poem Vanishing Act, which is actually where the title of my first poetry collection, Porous Land, is coming from. Vanishing Act. The stream disappears, swallowed by insatiable karst. We live on porous land. Skin-deep soil hides the unknown passages that worm through earth's flesh, open into wombs and cathedrals. Flowstone gleams wet like mucous membranes. Water seeps through fractures, dissolves, and deposits. We must descend deep to understand what lies below, where crystals form under heat and pressure. Grown larger, the stream emerges again down valley, unexpected. Witch hazel. I have not written in a long time. There's too much to say, and I do not know where to begin. Let me just tell you what I did today. I fed the cat, sat with my coffee cup, watched the sunrise. I went to the woods. It was cold. I found frost flowers at noon under the deep blue Ozark winter sky. I walked by the creek to the old mill, little more than a shack. The water rushed down red rhyolite rocks, and the witch hazel have started to bloom. They smell so lovely. I hope they are blooming where you are too. I just love the witch hazels. They're the first shrub to bloom as early as January and February, and they do smell so lovely, and mostly down by the creeks. And this last poem that I want to read you today is called Peace of the River. I want to spend the year by the river and live in her seasons, wake and sleep each day to her music, smell her mood. I would be up early to see the mists rise from the water and to watch the great heron wade in the shallows. I would walk on the banks at dusk when the shadows lengthen and wait for the bats to emerge from the cliffs. I would listen to the muddy torrent that rages after the winter rains and warns me to keep my distance, and to her languid green summer voice that beckons me to throw myself into her arms, trusting her to carry me past the jungle bluffs. I would let myself be cleansed and blessed. The peace of the river would fill my soul, and I would have to stay forever. I hope you get a chance to experience the Ozark rivers. Thanks for listening. This is Wild Muse, Cornerpost Press, 2022.